What's up YouTube? It's Ben, and in this video, I'm gonna explain to you why having no experience getting started in recruiting is actually a gift. All right guys, so if you don't follow my channel already, my name is Ben Nader. I talk about entrepreneurship, business, investing, recruiting, everything in between. If you love that kind of stuff, definitely subscribe to the channel for content every single day. Also, be sure that you're in our Facebook group, Recruiter Empire, link in description right below this video. And let's hop into this video right now. All right. So the premise here is understanding that actually having zero experience in recruiting is a gift to you. So people might think, oh, well, I need a lot of experience. I should have been a salesperson, or I should have been a recruiter, or I previously should have worked at a recruiting agency. False. You do not need any of that to get started and actually get to six figures. I do it all the time with our students. They have zero experience coming from retail, coming from manufacturing, coming from literally nothing, unemployed, to making six figures in recruiting, having no experience. And I'll tell you exactly why until the end here. Allow me to start off with this basic common concept, okay? Having zero experience means that you have not been already molded or shaped or formed in any certain pattern, okay? And that's a really, really good thing, because when you are already programmed to operate in a certain way, everything else is gonna seem foreign, everything else is gonna be hard, it will be difficult for you to make a transition, right? But when you're starting with a blank canvas, you're able to learn anything. You're able to take on any single workflow, any single technology, any single understanding of a concept, and take it and run with it. I say having zero experience is perfect for getting you started, but I also want to couple that with this concept. There are a framework of skills that are absolutely really good to have. If you have some skills that I'll name here in a bit, I want to inform you, you are ahead of the game. All right, so the first of those would be having good people and communication skills. This is just basic core stuff. Like, I'm talking about holding a good conversation, being able to actually communicate back and forth with somebody else, communicate with a candidate, communicate with a client, right? Talk the talk, right? Just be able to communicate well, communicate properly, communicate effectively, and have those people skills, right? Be able to read people, understand people, those basic core skills that almost everyone has, right? If you have those on point, you're already ahead of the game. The next one would be negotiation skills. Okay, so this is something that you may have picked up somewhere, but you don't need to have this, right? But if you do, again, you're ahead of the game. If you can negotiate properly, if you know how to sell, right? i.e., you know how to come in high and let them go lower, right? You know, that kind of thing. Pitch somebody at 20%, let them take you to 15% and be okay with it, right? Understand negotiation, the three levers that we talk about all the time, your rate, your guarantee, and your net collection terms. Know how to kind of understand those things, know kind of how to understand what needs to move where, when, how, what, and why, right? Those are really important things. So understanding negotiation would be a skill that'll put you definitely 10 steps ahead. All right, so the next one would be organization and time management. Listen, lots of people are blessed with this skill from the start. Some learn it and some still need to learn it. But either way, if you've got that down, you are way ahead of the game. Organization and time management, time prioritization is super important in business at whole, but also specifically for recruiting. So if you understand those concepts, if those are already skills that you have, that's a really good framework to build off of for your recruiting agency. All right, so this next one is problem solving skills, which is critical. And you've heard me talk about this in countless videos. Solving problems, providing value. That's what we do in recruiting, right? We solve a problem. We don't provide a service, okay? We don't sell a widget. We solve problems. When you're able to solve someone's problem and you know and can identify what the problem is and then identify the solution and provide it, right? You are on top of the world. If you can do that, you're set. Confidence and motivation, these go hand in hand. If you're about to build out a business, if you're about to go out on any kind of venture, confidence and motivation will basically ride you all the way to the top if you have a little bit of the other skills, right? So in this aspect, the confidence and the motivation to actually do the boring stuff, like I always say, it's always in the boring stuff. The confidence to go up to a client and engage them. The confidence to reach out to 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 people on a weekly basis, consistently to reach and get those clients and sign them, get deals, to talk to candidates, the confidence and the motivation for you to actually get those people in, get them hired, get paid for them. That is what you need. Those skills right there will take you very, very far. All right, so at the end of the day, the last skill I'm gonna mention here as a framework for you being a really, really good recruiter having zero experience is teamwork. If you're able to work with others well, if you're able to have other people on your team as you scale your agency up, right, to multi six figures, high six figures, and then all the way to seven figures, that's how you actually build a team to get to those spots. And being able to work well with others on a team is a critical skill to your success. If you have that wrapped up, you are definitely way ahead of the game. So I say all of this just to let you know that having zero experience in recruiting is not the problem whatsoever. It's actually a gift to you, right? And the reason I mentioned it's a gift, again, is because you're able to be molded, trained, mentored, and taught everything that you need to know about how to build out your recruiting business, right? If you have that framework of skills that I just went through, you're already 10 steps ahead. That just makes things even better, but those skills and that framework still can also be learned, and that's exactly what we teach in our programs. So with all that said, having zero experience is ultimately the best way to start. Honestly, a lot of people come into the game having tons of experience and building out an agency by themselves, but they get stuck, right? We talk to them all the time because they're stuck in their old ways, they're stuck in their old programming, they're stuck in their old format of how they did things, and it's just not working today in 2022 whenever you're watching this video. But long story short, they need to learn new things. They need to be reshaped, remolded, right? Retaught how things actually work and the best way things work today. So with that being said, zero experience is where you really should be starting from. All right, guys, if you found this video valuable, definitely smash that like button, join Recruiter Empire, link in description right down below this video, and I will see you guys next time.